Oh no, it's alive.
Oh, well, we can do our like quick little recap of what happened last time because I mean last time in the campaign we had our micro event with court starting and that was a fun time. Of course, Aaron Hansen being told to quiet down and retain order in the court whenever he swore. That's always a fun one. I mean, we had Barry B. Benson trying his best to be his own lawyer, be his own lawyer, you
Da
know.
da 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 da.
The, and of course we had we of course we have good old Herlock Soames bringing to light the revelation that the family responsible for beekeeping in this area have, of course, known that bees could talk the entire time. That's a probably very important detail, and the fact that that gets never really gets talked about is like you would think that that would be a part of the plot of Bee movie itself, but no, we're making this up. We're making this up live.
Who cares about B movie?
Maybe it's part of the extended lore.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
definitely part of the expanded universe novels, you know.
Yeah, I mean, DreamWorks hire us.
Doing conflict of
Yeah,
interest with our job at Disney.
yeah. You get the Barry B. Benson costume, webkins, item description tells the whole thing about why they can talk. Actually,
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we should probably pick things back up on where we were before in the middle of what one Klaus Vanderhayden's breakdown over the interrogation by Herlock Soames.
God.
So like we return to the scene with like with this lawyer because visibly sweating up a storm, breaking down in the middle of the courtroom, because shouting at this like tiny insect-sized Herlock Soames, like you can't prove anything. What do you have that could possibly prove the existence of bees walking?
Like from like this whole time, you mean?
Yeah, this whole time.
Uh Hold on, I need to bring up my sheets.
Yeah, of course.
But gosh. Okay. Either way, I think Herlock's move here is to uh turn to the etymologist or whatever. No. Ask to summon one of the company's beekeepers and the bees to the stand.
Oh. Okay. Mm. So,
Because if anyone can tell us this what's been going on all these years, it's the bees.
okay. All right. So, we have
There we go. It's been properly pulled up.
all right. So we have like some of the bees like because these background bees basically just talking about how like they've been for the most part, like sticking to inside the hive because the outside world is a scary place to them. They don't want to be like caught up in like someone like throwing a tennis ball, which is like dozens of times larger than them, and just fucking dying to that, or being splattered on a windscreen.
Oh,
And
I
it's
think
just,
you misunderstood. I meant the bees that the company has been using.
mm.
Like their beekeeping
Yeah,
stuff.
those bees, like again, a lot of
Okay.
them try to keep to the hive, but the ones that like are forcibly excluded from the hive are like bringing up like they've been like trying to communicate like stop gassing or stop putting in this like gas from this like smoke going down the hive, and like they've been unresponsive. Like a lot of the bees I've gone to like talk about like how members of their family have been killed by like this gas that the beekeepers have been pouring in. And like the entomologists are like, well, you know, I mean, this smoke on this gas, it's meant to keep unruly bees in control. We don't want to get stung. We don't want the bees to be unruly.
Since when the fuck are bees unruly?
The half of the girly just looks at Aaron Hansen with just this absolute like, you know what you just did kind of look. Like they're just staring at Aaron with like a very unamused look.
That sounds like cop behavior.
But it does reach the point though where the judge does ask to see this smoke gun that the like beekeepers have been using. Which yeah, no, that is pretty important evidence. And soon enough, we do get a like this big cylinder of like this big metal cylinder of a gun. Well, no, I wouldn't call it a gun, but it's more shaped like a kettle more than anything. But point is, we have this smoke gun being placed on the table, and like some of the beekeepers and entomologists that are like being called up to the stand, like, say, look, it's harmless, and they just squirt a tiny bit of the gas towards Aaron Hansen.
Oh
So,
god.
Oh God, what the fuck?
And I mean, the jury is like kind of like now feeling bad for Aaron despite his temperament, because getting gassed right in front of everybody, not a good look for the beekeepers. Of course,
If
this
your
gets
response
like
in court is to gas your opposition, you might be in a bad spot.
Vander Hayden is like still like clamming up a bit, and it's just like because the situation getting worse and worse for him as like the court proceedings just continue. And like but like now we've reached a bit of a like a settlement point of like the judge has seen enough circumstantial evidence to see that the bees have been heavily abused, and at the very least also notices that Soames is definitely the best form of representative the bees have, despite Barry B. Benson representing the order of bees. So
And it-
turns to
a-
ask Herlock
A
Soames.
rhinoceros beetle.
Rhinoceros beetle, yeah, very funny. Turns to ask Soames about like what the proper reparations for the Kingdom of Bees should be in light of this event. Like, I mean, but Barry's of course like trying to bring up. Well, I mean, we should get rid of all the honey that they've been keeping up. Like, but Barry is like, we deserve the honey just as much as anyone else does, but we've been having it stolen from them. And like Barry B. Benson is trying to clamor for getting like honey production shut down, but like as most people should know, if honey production shuts down entirely, the pollination of flowers will cease to be, and that's probably not good. So if anyone wants to hold their thought on
Yeah.
proper bee reparation,
Yo, but if the bees don't pollinate, who's gonna make the flowers fuck themselves?
Order! Order!
Can we gas him again?
His crude language aside, his point is quite relevant. It's essential for. It is unfortunately essential for life on Earth that the bees continue their pollination duties.
It's really messed up that the message of the Bee movie is, oh, you want to seize the means of production? Actually, no, don't do that. That would be very bad. The trees will die.
Yeah, no, that is really fucked up. How like 90% of B movie is about the bees gonna seize the means of productions and then getting told like, no, it's a natural order for you to work yourself to death.
Jesus Christ.
You gotta do it properly on your own time.
Damn.
Good lord.
But like the good and the girly start like, well, I mean the good for them, but the girly starts like murmuring between themselves like what should be done, like in favor of the bees because the bees have shown themselves to be like being exploited quite heavily, and like eventually a concession is reached where the bees will not only receive reparation in any way they can in any form of like heavier protection classes than what they were already receiving because bees encroaching like a protected status like in the real world, like bees slowly dying out, bees being a protected species. But also further efforts will be made for more automated pollination so that not only will the bees receive the honey that they have been entitled to the entire time, but also humanity can still benefit from a more automated pollination system where bees can pollinate if they want to, but it'll be also done via more controlled means that won't endanger the lives of bees. And of course, the jury is getting very worked up by this, is chanting, for the bees, for the bees, for the
Oh my God.
bees.
Christ.
For the bees! For the bees! For the bees!
He is bees, that is
It's
true.
really funny. I think like the only series that we've like really interacted with, they're like, oh yeah, this sucks. We're going to change as the fucking Bee movie.
Altering
You
the
have
canon.
slightly shifted the canon events of B movie.
Finally.
This is all lead into the new sequel, don't worry about it. That will
Yeah, of
definitely exist.
Yeah, that one that totally exists.
B movie 2, Buzzwole Strikes Back.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what? I don't think Herlock ever tried to create a link with Barry B. Benson. I need to do that. I'm gonna try and roll for a light link.
Oh hell yeah.
6. Discord? Oh, I see. There we go. It's just 2d6.
Yep.
Oh,
Not even a little bit.
Well,
Not even
Not
the
even a little
slightest
bit.
No, I mean
The
you do get
worst
experience for that
possible.
though.
The worst possible result.
Nice,
Amazing.
Snake Eyes. Take a mastery link though, because because Herlock's sewing in court, his extremely good like courtroom awareness and like logical thinking will, of course, Barry B. Benson will remember this, and he will strive to become a B lawyer and open his own
Oh
firm.
my God.
Take that mastery
a
link.
blawyer, if you will.
Incredible. You know what?
I
this
mean that
works out
that still
perfectly.
is canon to B movie. Barry B. Benson does become a lawyer with or without Herlock Holmes' involvement.
Yeah, and
The
his
timeline
coworker
is
is a
restored, thank
parasite.
God.
Is a blood-sucking parasite who just needed a briefcase. That's like one of the few jokes I remember from the movies. The mosquito is just like, I'm already a blood-sucking parasite. All I needed was a briefcase.
God.
God.
But with that in place though, like things start to like settle down a bit. And Barry B. Benson like genuinely really thanks the party for the help with going through the court case, and he realizes like if it weren't for the party's intervention, he probably would not have realized the ramifications of stopping global pollination. Like he would have been too short-sighted in just getting reparations.
How fucking dare he?
Like
The
for
writer for the B movie, Jerry Seinfeld, probably.
yeah, no, Gary Seinfeld, the voice actor for Barry B. Benson, wrote the entire movie himself. Fun fact.
God.
I
Not
knew
true
Yeah,
at
it.
he
all.
did that.
It's not
Maybe.
true at all. But no, like as a matter of fact, like conservation efforts going further, as just farewells are said, you can also see like a conservation effort being placed to try and enforce more of a law of harmony between bears and bees. Like instead of fucking like tranquilized sniping Winnie the Pooh, like Winnie the Pooh is probably going to be fine in this universe, actually.
God. I'm just
Oh god, that
imagining
was
we've
a
set.
fucking joke they make in that. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, that
I'm-
was.
I'm-
I just barely remember the only thing repercussion I really remembered was the old lady getting swatted for using honey.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining that we've put B movie on track to be like the good future in Sonic CD, where like people and bees just live in perfect harmony, supporting
Yeah, we
each
got rid
other.
of the. Yeah, we got rid of the
The roboticizer.
Yeah, the fucking Metal Sonic projection.
True.
I was wondering what that was about.
Yeah, don't you know this is a secret Sonic CD tie-in?
Of course,
Obviously.
Of
He was
course.
just kind of
Yeah,
there
we
in
I
the
need
was just
environmental
sitting in the
message.
courtroom. The bear got it.
But that aside though, but Barry B. Benson are also like with some of the reparations that have been built a wonderful 5-star hotel in New Hive City for like that you have first exclusive rights to be going into.
Oh, thank God.
Some well deserved break from dealing with not only a courtroom trauma but an angry
God.
buff mosquito.
You
as
know,
well.
I really hope they didn't think it through and gave Aaron Hansen a waterbed.
Oh my God.
Uh,
I mean, it's literally 4 fucking bees.
well,
That's
you know.
true.
Yeah, but most bees don't sting unless they die. Well, they die unless they're ready to die.
I mean that is a part of that is part of a subplot in B movie.
Did
God.
the stinger just like not show?
Thankfully, Barry's best friend didn't fucking sting the lawyer in this timeline.
God.
He
Does-
also never did the
does-
suicide pact.
Jesus Christ.
Do
That was a
stingers on
thing.
bees just like not show unless like they're ready to like strike or something?
I don't know very much about bees.
You know, I did the entire B movie one, and I can't say I'm exactly an expert on bees even after this.
Oh, did you actually go back to watch the whole thing?
No,
Oh, okay.
I mean I did enough of the research.
Yeah, you watched the fucking legal video.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Oh my fucking god!
What? What happened?
I just looked back at my notes and I just realized the entire fucking time I mixed up two names of just one of the witnesses and the lawyer.
That's okay.
Oh.
That's
Oh, I
okay.
was wondering about that.
Alternate timeline.
You also
Alternate
have
timeline.
to play
timeline,
movie
alternate
in fucking
timeline.
It's okay.
years.
It's all a dream anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, dreams mix up names all the time.
Whoa. Oh god fucking damn. Anyway, that aside, going through the newly built New Hive City Hotel, you find yourself back at the main hotel that you'd been staying at the entire time. And also, I just realized I never fucking got on my fucking music playlist. Jesus Christ, I'm prepared. I swear.
Oh, right. Yeah, that. Oops.
Well, we're going back to the fucking hub world anyway. So
Back in the fucking building again.
yeah.
I'm going to immediately have an existential crisis as I realize I might not have been dreaming after all.
Yeah, but back in the main part of the building, normal sized again, no longer insects of any kind, because everyone is their normal human self.
That's gotta be disorienting.
Yeah. And also in like also
am-
because as part of the complimentary welcome to the hotel gift that was given to Mr. Magoo, one taking an upgrade on the masked playbook as part of the upgrade system diegetically, but also the hive witch.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Is it like the guns like the pollen jockeys use or something? Or is it just a hive full of bees?
Okay, so that this witch like goes on to like the cross hole on the driver, and it goes on the right leg accordingly, and it's like the launcher that you have normally, but it's a beehive full of bees.
Oh, so it's like the Oprah gift.
Yeah, kinda.
I have the power of the power of 3D television.
But yeah, now Mr. Magoo can fire a swarm of angry bees at people. Oh god.
It should be the 3D television switch.
Oh good lord. But yeah, no, Mr. Bean waves you back, and like he was like, common drama. And like Mr. Bean's like pointing that apparently the courtroom drama had been broadcast to the TV in the hotel, and he and Teddy had just been watching
It's showing a highlight of Aaron Hansen getting one of those spear hands stuck in the.
Yeah.
As they exit, Mr. Magoo is still dressed as Doug.
Oh no, yeah, that's
He's
really.
unaware he is still dressed as Doug of
Oh.
Nickelodeon / Disney fame.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna deny that any of that actually happened.
Well, you know, as one does. You also do get a slight radio greeting, congratulating you on your next adventure concluding.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Difficulty communication we're having. Alarm for no need. Alien no more. There's when. Fixed up B-will communication. Provided space. Package depth scrap. Use of the emergency and care the make.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Magoo is staring at a fire.
Oh, important question. Did I get that radio back?
Yes, you did get the radio back.
Woo!
Thank
course.
goodness.
The evidence had been properly returned to the people who had provided it. But if any of you had any harm on your character sheet, you may heal it now that we are back at the hotel, and Spamton has been tinkering away at more things like repairing the vending machines.
I press a button on the vending machine.
You get one Peepus soda.
Awesome. I crack it open and chug it.
Tastes like TV static.
I mean, that's just carbonation.
It also tastes like Spamton.
I mean, that's just carbonation.
Problem is, I can't argue this.
The aftertaste tastes like the sensation of untasting.
Okay. Not
And by-
quite
and
like
by-
carbonation.
No, and by that I mean the sensation of all things to do with taste buds being forcibly removed and extracted from your mouth. It's a very disorientating feeling. Whether you want more, though, is up to you.
I'm just kind of standing there dazed, like I might or might not be high.
So your normal
T-
state.
Yeah.
Damn. But no, the peeper soda is a potent motherfucker at that.
You can keep going. I'll be with you.
Yeah. And as you look around, the remaining doors have decided to slightly relocate in positioning, now being across a checkerboard, like a chessboard type of thing. There are like a few chess pieces on a table in front of this checkerboard floor pattern, but now all of the four remaining doors are squared across on the other side of this
How
checkerboard.
big are the chess pieces?
Normal sized chess pieces just on a table right in front of the
Okay.
new floor pattern.
I take a bishop and stick it in my nose.
Well, the bishop is now in your nose. I'm not sure what you really expected from that.
I just look at everyone and shrug like, I know, right?
Mr. Bean
I do
nods
a
eagerly.
I do a face palm.
The bishop falls out. And clatters to the ground.
And clatters to the what is that? A skeleton?
I mean, if it's made from ivory, it kind of.
To say. But no, Mr. Bean picks up this like slightly snot-covered bishop, and he like places it, like he drops it far away, and like with some of the other objects you messed with in the hotel at a much earlier point, the perspective of the bishop changes its size basically as it gets placed on a black square on the checkerboard pattern. Mr. Bean is, of course, slightly excited by this. And Mr. Bean goes over to look at investigate these slightly larger bits. It's like, oh, look at this figure. He then goes over to walk to a surrounding white panel of the checkerboard and falls through, because falling down, and then lands right next to Herlock Soames. Mr. Bean reorients himself, goes to the bishop again, tries to walk on the same white square, and falls through the floor again, landing next to Herlock Soames again.
Oh my god, it's not working!
Floor broke.
Whoops. Mr. Bean tries to encourage Aaron Hansen to give it a try. Just nudging him towards the direction of the chess piece.
Okay, Aaron Hansen walks towards the chess piece.
He stands on the black square find that the bishop piece is resting on. You can now either walk on back off of the chessboard pattern or towards any of the three surrounding white squares.
I guess towards one of the. I guess I just sort of look at Mr. Bean and just what are you talking about? And then just walk over to one of the white squares.
I'm back.
Much like what happened to Mr. Bean, Aaron Hansen just starts bawling and then lands on top of like Mr. Bean, who'd walked back to where he was standing before, and you just kind of like dogpile on top of him basically, just as you fall. Like
What the fuck? Who designed this shit? Oh, I'm gonna have a floor that doesn't work in a white square. Fuck you!
The architecture in this place is rather shoddy at points, doesn't it seem?
Yeah, there's a fucking floor missing. Sorry. That was uncalled for. You handsome hunk.
I only have half of the context to this, which I'll be completely honest, it feels in character.
Anyway, are we just supposed to like
Method acting.
play chess?
Well, there are a few chess pieces, not enough for a full game of chess, but is like a knight and a rook just still on the table.
Yeah, just like me in real life, Mr. Magoo left to go to the restroom and get cookies.
And by cookies, you mean staring at like a fire extinguisher?
No, I have cookies.
Well,
Aaron
Mr.
just
Magoo is probably staring at
Aaron
fires.
just pouts, picks up the rook, and throws it at the chessboard.
So the rook like bounces off of the occupied black square and then just like rolls over to the white square in front and just rests there. Of course, it is a slightly bigger, as you did place it further away from your perspective would make it seem. But it
shit's
does
fucking
rest on the
weird.
white square directly in front of the bishop that was placed by Mr. Bean.
I'm gonna carefully press my foot on the new white square.
And Luigi makes solid footing with the white square.
Okay, so do we just have to have a piece on a square to make it solid, I guess?
Mr. Bean looks at Luigi inquisitively, like, Teddy, what are you saying, Teddy? And like, of course, being teddy bear, Teddy doesn't respond, but like, Mr. Bean seems to know what he's doing, and like picks up the remaining chess piece and like tries to reach over to the black square behind the white square and just like carefully tiptoes towards it, like showing the utmost caution like Luigi did, and finds himself on solid ground. He then like waves over to the pod like, he just starts doing like a little jig on the black square with the third chess piece.
Without getting off the white square, can I pick up the first chess piece and move it to a different adjacent black square and test its solidity?
Yes. And that you will. Although now you've created a bit of a situation where people who stuck behind now have to make a bit of a jump to get to a solid square.
I mean, I don't know how I was picturing that in my head, so I don't...
Yeah, I imagine like Luigi like reaching over, like just stretching his arm there, like trying to pick it up, like.
Like, I more
Balance it on
mean,
his-
like, the
What do I
layout of
roll for
squares.
athletics checks?
I mean, because I can move it back, I just...
Yeah,
kind
no,
of testing it.
I am liking the idea of making Aaron Hansen like do a skill check basically. Pause through stress mastery, I'm gonna say.
So roll mastery.
Your mastery link, which you have one of.
2d6
So that's a plus one.
Okay.
Alright. So take a option from the pursue stress list.
I made the jump option.
Succeed at what you are attempting. And
Not very gracefully, mind you.
no,
but...
not very gracefully. I'm going to. I'm imagining this like Aaron Hansen runs up to like do a running jump, and then like he's like half hanging on for his life, like he just kind of like knocks a bit of the wind out of him by just like his stomach colliding with like the fake wall of the panel he's falling through, and like trying to climb up onto the other one. I mean, you do eventually climb up, but it is like just hanging on for dear life for a few seconds.
The others may or may not have seen a bit of plumber's crack.
Unfortunately.
But I imagine like after Aaron Hansen pulls himself up, Luigi would have the right mind to place the original chess piece past for Herlock Solmes and Mr. Magoo to just normally walk across. But yeah, and any character thoughts on the state of mind of the puzzle after Aaron Hansen has mildly knocked the wind out of himself?
Did we finish it? I don't know how much of the puzzle there is.
I mean, you've seen the puzzle, and when there's a chess piece on the square, it's solid. When there isn't a chess piece, it's not solid.
I mean, I imagine we're trying to cross the board to get to a door or something.
Yep.
So, like, just kind of shimmy the pieces and all of ourselves all the way across.
Mm-hmm. And with that shimmying, however, you do eventually get to the 4 remaining doors of the this setup. Like the 6 of them have been like marked and closed with doors 1, 5, 7, and 10 remaining.
When they get there, everyone realizes Mr. Magoo is already there and going through door number 1.
Oh,
How does this keep happening?
What the fuck?
Mr. Magoo wasn't there the entire time, actually.
Yeah, I'd believe that, actually.
Yeah, that's why I was silent, and not because I wanted to
God.
do something and got back and didn't know it was happening in real life or anything. No, or out of character, I guess. I don't know.
Damn, but also because of the fucking radio swap Aaron Hansen did 1 billion years ago, you finally get to hear the radio that was intended for door number 2.
Which one was that?
The Mr. Bean world.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
And just past this door, there's an unprecedented catastrophe, an alien invasion beyond many people's imagination. The events of what would be happening are limited to minor social disturbances. If this does not sound like home, and the catastrophe is not reassuring, do not worry. By slaying the alien invasion that is threatening this eclectic locale, you may be one step closer to a home.
It's fucked up. The only thing I remember from the radio, the only thing I remember from the swap radio, I don't remember anything except that the alien's going to be the fucking Among Us imposter.
I was gonna say, I remember blatantly Among Us.
Hmm.
So yeah, with that, I will get up. I will set the scene of this world. So at the entrance of this world, at the entrance of this world, you come through a gate to what seems to be a large social event. There is a series of like ticket booths right in front of you with like a large crowd gathering. And to your left is a stairway leading to an underground tunnel.
Oh boy.
And you can hear a lot of people clamoring, and every so often you can hear these sounds of race cars going by.
Hmm.
So so the what you can make out from the surrounding conversation is that and what have you, this appears to be some form of racing event.
Interesting.
Why do I get the feeling this is probably Hitman related?
Oh god.
Th-
Oh
Oh
god. Could
god,
you
it
believe
probably
it?
is.
Oh no. Oh no.
I was thinking it's B Racer 2008, but
I was thinking that one racing level in Katamari. I don't know why.
Oh god.
This is definitely not gonna be Mario Kart. That'd be too
Hey,
easy.
look, the music that plays at fucking Miami on the Miami map in
Oh
Hitman.
boy.
Where are we, guys?
Anyway, looking to just some brochures and looking at some brochures that have been discarded on the floor hastily. You notice that the event that you have arrived in is something called the Global Innovation Race in Miami, Florida.
That sounds made up. It's not a real place.
Innovate these nuts.
Anyway.
So
Mr. Magoo is now dressed as Agent 47 because every bald man is Agent 47.
whoa, nice.
That's not gonna make sense to anyone but literally us.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with that. Just having Mr. Magoo in fancy tailor-made suit that probably costs tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, he's completely oblivious to everything, but
Poor dog costume though.
It could be under, you don't know.
Oh,
That'd be really. He just keeps going. He just gets more and more layers every world he goes to.
oh god, yeah, no, that would be very funny. But yeah, no, you have this big fancy entrance way and the underground tunnel to your left. There seems to be a thing of guards, security over to the right with a security building going on over there.
I see we're having
So-
a good old fashioned horse race. I love horse betting, which you wouldn't think so considering how much I hate animal cruelty, but you know.
Yeah. So the event entrance stuff, unfortunately for you are expecting tickets as a form of entrance. So if you wanted entry in there, you either would need to be procure a ticket or be untowards, or perhaps find a way to sneak inside of the event itself.
How many bets is this worth? I tries to offer the half of Beepus or the
Half the
partial Beepus.
No, partial peepus. Oh god.
boy.
The
Yeah, I don't remember if it's half a peep. I don't think it's half a peep.
I might be partial peepus. Point being
1/5 of Beepus.
1/5 of a peepus.
Apparently, I have
pea.
2 1/5 of Beepus.
Oh damn.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna offer both of the 1/5 of Beepus.
The guard looks towards Mr. Magoo and just apologizes. I'm sorry, sir. I'm afraid we don't take whatever this is. It is not an acceptable form of entry. Like the god doesn't know what the fuck the peepus is, just
mean-
other than it's some blue fragment of something, maybe egg shape.
Is there like a place
Alright,
to
well,
buy
how,
tickets?
how about this? I offer the tiger poster.
And the tiger.
And the tiger poster.
I don't remember. I have it listed as bear poster. I can't remember if it's like actually a bear poster. I did a joke where like Mr. McGee think it's the fucking tiger poster. Mr. McGee thinks it's a bear poster. Or some
I
shit.
think it
can't
is
remember.
actually a tiger poster.
That would
I-
make sense.
But no, it's just like. So I'm afraid that once again is not a valid form of entry.
Oh well, I hate to give this up, but it's probably worth a lot of bets. Now he finally actually offers the silver medal.
I'm very proud of you for winning that, sir, but that you can't use your second place in the Olympics to bribe your way in. I'm sorry.
No, you. I'm offering it. It's a silver.
We do not take bribes, sir.
Okay.
This isn't a bribe. It's my money.
Herlock Sholmes is going to like come up from the side and just be like, it's quite a day you're having today, isn't it?
Yeah, no, quite
Yeah.
busy today. I mean, it's the
Yes, with
final
the-
it's final day of the race. I just want to go
Yeah.
home.
Oh, well, here, I've got this. You seem like you could use a refreshing beverage. And Herlock Sholmes pulls out the laxative water.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm going to recognize it immediately
Aaron Hansen does not recognize it.
and have to like take a moment to decide if I should let him do this or not.
Oh. Oh,
Mr.
no,
McGee is so
How low are you
shoving
willing
his
to
stuff
stoop?
back
Are
at
you
the
willing to
hammer's
stoop
face.
to the bowels?
Okay, so like the god happily takes the bottle of laxative water and like gulps it down greedily. Like this man is thirsty as hell.
This is a straight up Hitman play right here.
It really is. Holy shit.
The other
and,
way
like-
to get into Saffron City.
Oh,
You got
and like after a while, the man like ruminates on like how refreshing it is to have had a bottle of water after like several hours of standing guard, and then he suddenly has an upset stomach and like, I need, and just rumbles and like slowly starts stumbling away, like needing the toilet badly.
Now
Leave-
I want a hack of fire red and leaf green that just changes the tea into a bottle of laxatives.
And that
and like for a brief period, for like a brief few minutes, the entranceway to like the main event of the area is left unguarded.
man's
fellas?
name is Johnny.
Oh, true.
Johnny
Well,
smiles.
Well, fellows, it seems that we've been granted entrance.
I do not agree with this, but okay, sure.
Well, I don't know how much bets that water is worth, but
I'm just sad that I didn't get that you didn't share any with me. 'Cause I
Funny
completely
as that would
forgot.
be, I don't know if I would wish that upon you either.
Poor Aaron Hansen. He wants something to drink and he was denied the laxative water.
wow, Luigi's showing concern for Aaron character development.
Character development.
I have my doubts.
Oh god.
I know what he would do.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at that.
But in the main area of the event, like there's a lot of people passing by. Like, there's entrance to the stands to get a direct view of the racetrack that the cars are racing around. And there's a few stalls with some offerings of like food and whatnot. I mean, it's quite a busy place. Like, I mean, it's like I think like 2020 era, like just stall food, really.
That's the word.
You know, actually, I want to take a minute to just talk about how really funny it is that the modern Hitman trilogy takes place over 2020, 2021, and has a mission where you have to stop a global contagion from happening.
Da-da-da-da-da.
And yet,
Duh.
the mission that game was in was 2016's game, and it's just like,
Wow, I can't believe it actually was. I can't believe it actually was a lab outbreak. Banned from Twitch.
banned from Twitch, banned from Twitch.
God.
Wow,
Da-da-da-da.
thanks guys. We did it.
But that aside, though, we've got some like maybe city stall food like going around, like people just like hyping up, and also there's a funny man in a flamingo costume. That's fun.
I'm going to
Oh.
scan Flamingo Man.
He has a power level of 3. He is not dangerous in the slightest.
Cool.
Oh, I was hopeful that was 47 in disguise.
If you don't have Agent 47's power level be 47, I'll be disappointed.
Same.
God.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I mean, you can you can mingle around with the crowd, like get hype for the Flamingo Man, or just see some of the racers go by.
So we're really just gonna, illegally come in here and just poke around, huh? That's what we're doing?
It's fun.
Is it? You sure
When
this isn't
presented
gonna
with an
blow up in our
opportunity.
face later?
I'm never certain of anything, except for my own reasoning.
Oh God.
Good lord. Okay.
Oh God. But no, some of the some of the passerbys are like talking about like how it's already been quite a while since a terrible accident that had happened at a previous global innovation race, and like how one of the cars suddenly burst into flames and exploded.
Oh.
And it's just like something about like an assassination plot or something. It's probably fine. Like, no, don't worry about it. But it's just like they still hope nothing like that will happen again.
I don't know, anytime
I
I've
can't
been
believe-
set on fire in my cart, I just kind of spin out and keep going, so...
I just want to let you all know that Aaron is currently deep throating a banana.
Of
Oh.
course,
Peeled
of
or
course.
unpeeled?
Partially unpeeled.
Oh.
The
I'm
unpeeled
going-
part, presumably.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Mr. Magoo is.
No,
fucking
he's
missing.
deep throating the peeled part.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was Mr. Magoo's
Oh.
doing? Sorry.
Why
Oh
would
wait,
he-
yes.
He's missing.
Oh.
No, I mixed up my words.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I know where
Oh.
this is going. I know where this is going.
Oh God. So.
I am. I don't know if I should. I should lay my hand out or whatever. I don't think that's the saying. That's fine.
Yeah, but no, Mr.
It's
Magoo
fine.
is
Don't worry
in
about
fact missing from like the rest of you three, and it's just like that might be cause for concern.
I mean,
Though-
dude disappears constantly. How would we even really truly notice?
Yeah. But shortly after though, like there is a horrible like blood splattering noise occurring like not too far from the situation, and like you hear people like freak out like oh my god, and like going around to investigate it because some regular ass guy just falls over like with a giant puncture in his chest falling out of a toilet stall.
Yeah, so I'm definitely
Oh.
gonna scream.
Oh god. And it's just like
Understandable.
there is of course just a body found just sat like in the middle of the toilet stall.
A reported body, you could say.
Yeah, reported. Nobody is certain how this guy like died in a single occupant toilet stall or anything, but
And I thought I got constipated.
thankfully it wasn't the guard that you had offered the laxatives to. Like he's doing
Innocent of
fine.
murder.
He's fine, except for the part where he's sitting his brains out.
That's fine. It happens.
Oh god. But yeah, no, it's just like meanwhile, I presume Aaron Hansen's still like munching on his banana, probably almost done at this point.
Yeah, get about halfway through it.
Yeah, but like some of the security like tries to like usher the crowd away from the scene of the crime and like try and ushers the party towards like the main stalls of the and like the rafters to watch the race at to distract themselves. So like you can enjoy a little motorsport while the body is being cleaned up and properly dealt with by the security force.
Herlock Sholmes would like to show his identification as a detective to try and get in on the investigation.
Ooh. Yeah.
Aaron Hansen, still with banana in his mouth, is like,
Yeah. I'm going to say that like the security does allow Herlock Sholmes, but like puts his hand up towards like Aaron Hansen and Luigi. He's like, no, you need
What
to stay
did I
behind.
do?
But
I want no
you're
part
in,
of
like,
this.
A group. You're in like grouped up, so it's just like.
In fact, I'm
just trying to,
literally.
like,
I'm just gonna like,
separate
hey, where's the nearest hotel?
Pardon me, but these two are my assistants.
The security guard like nods again, just like
start choking on the banana.
discusses with some of the other guards. Well, one of the guards that he's discussing with tries to hold himself back from laughing at Aaron choking on a banana, but composes himself quickly afterwards. I'm certain that the only person who would even notice that stifled laugh would have been Herlock Sholmes.
Odd.
But the guards, they compose themselves like, okay, if they're with you, then I'm certain that things should be fine. It's good to have you on board, detective.
The pleasure is mine, sir.
So you now have free access to the scene of the crime.
Oh boy.
Aaron Hansen still probably choking on the banana or finally swallowing it or what have you.
Yeah, kind of
God.
swallowing it.
Yeah, I hope you
Uh.
dispose of the peel safely. I mean, it's Aaron Hansen, I don't know what the expecting.
Oh no.
Yeah, well,
Safely, yeah.
Aaron Hansen's holding onto the peel for now.
Okay.
And just
Yeah,
still
just
finishing
gotta
up
find the right
banana.
classbin to put it into. Unfortunately, the one right by like the stalls is full of like other like discarded like cartons, like scratch off tickets and other things.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is there a vent?
Oh
It's
no.
We're at an event.
Yeah, we're at an event. But more seriously though, one of the only real hiding spots or like vent adjacent things would be a conspicuously empty dumpster that is somewhat nearby, like the toilet that this man had been murdered at.
I'm just imagining Spamton crawling out of it.
Unfortunately, Spamton is not in this dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of Mr. Magoo crawls out of it.
So, Aaron Hansen like goes out into the rafters to look around for a trash can. Doesn't find one, so he just tosses the banana over his shoulder. Banana peel.
And the
Oh my
banana
God.
just carelessly lands on the racetrack.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
god.
That wasn't a joke. I wasn't making a joke. I want Mr. Magoo to come out of the
No,
trash bin.
Yeah, no, he does. Like, he absolutely comes out of the fucking dumpster.
Odd.
Hey, I missed anything? I heard a commotion back in there.
I can imagine him just staring in the direction of the like dead body.
It
Like, just-
appears we have a murder.
Oh, well, I was in the dumpster. I wasn't with anyone else.
Why were you in the
Unless
I'm
he
not
dumpster?
was.
accusing you. I'm not accusing you, sir.
Why were you in the
Mr.
dumpster?
I'm trying to find the bathroom.
Well, this guy found the bathroom.
No, this is the garbage disposal.
It sure is.
Right. Well, I'm gonna borrow the garbage disposal. Aaron goes to one of the urinals
Oh my god.
and just starts whistling.
Very nice.
Uh,
God.
pretty sure this is also illegal.
What? Using a public outdoor toilet?
Well,
Like
it's
toilets?
tampering with the crime scene at this point.
Yeah, probably.
Oh
but-
yeah, because I'm sure the killer wrote their fucking name in this urinal that I'm pissing in.
How much trouble did you have stepping over the dead body?
What dead body?
More to everybody's confusion, the dead body has already been taken care of by the time Aaron Hansen is like, what dead body?
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Where did it go?
all that's left is their morning pet.
The morning pet. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh god.
It's really funny with this. We're not even like trying to pretend it's not going to be imposter. We're just taking the
God.
piss. Also, literally.
Yeah, no, Aaron
God.
Hansen is quite literally taking a piss.
As you do.
But yeah, you like the body has been like just conspicuously missing from like the general toilet area, like leading around like close to the dumpster. Like somehow even the vast majority of these blotches of blood have also been like conspicuously cleaned up. One of the guards, one of the security guards comes around to like presumably have taken care of the body. We're like, huh? Did somebody already take it back? He's just stood around scratching his head, wondering where the dead body is. Like, you four, did you see anybody take the body?
No, there was
you-
nobody here
you-
took it from what I could tell.
There's just a pause, and you hear Aaron zip back up.
Uh,
I didn't see anything.
I wasn't looking because I didn't want to look. So
Well, yeah, nobody really wants to be staring at a dead body for too long. I still remember the last body I had to clean up around here. Would you believe it? I had the unfortune of having to I had to clean up the body after one of the most prestigious CEOs in this general state. Robert Knox, could you believe it? I had to clean up Robert Knox's body.
That sounds pretty cool.
sure.
Who the fuck
Trust
is
me,
Robert
it's
Knox?
the it's the least cool thing you do. Owner of Knox Enterprises, the businessman of the entire state of Florida. And if you'd even believe it, he got indicted of several war crimes shortly after his passing. So, man, that was a lot.
What a little bitch.
The
Sounds
security
like he
guard is now
deserved
just
it.
basically just ranting about his misfortune of having to clean up a CEO's body. And it's just like
that sounds distressing.
Mark
The-
Zuckerberg. Is Mark Zuckerberg here?
no, I don't think a man of his caliber would be spectating today's race. Not in person, anyway. The security guard just then continues to oh, and they're also complaining like the fact that he brought up Robert Knox also reminds him that by sheer coincidence, Robert Knox's daughter Sierra Knox had a tragic car accident in the event like earlier in the year, and it's just like just coming to grips with the fact that if he were to be any wiser on the matter, he would presume it was some coordinated assassination plot. But he doesn't
God.
think too hard about it, and he's just doing his job cleaning up the body. Unfortunately, there is no recovering much of a body of a car explosion. But just think positive things. Just don't worry about the fact that you just had to see the dead body of a CEO. I mean, most people that could be considered a good thing in its own right, but hey ho.
True.
But yeah, no, you've just got the security guard just complaining.
So there was a
The
fucking car accident too?
Yeah, so it was. Same, as I said, same day as the death of Robert Knox. Would have been a few months ago, year ago, somewhere around there.
Huh.
Hey,
I wonder
how-
if this is a copycat killer.
Well,
That-
considering that the symptoms of the person who died here are completely different than how Robert Knox died, I'm gonna doubt that. The guy just goes on to just smugly reply to Aaron, just like, dude, are you fucking stupiding him?
hey, can I do a deep dive to see if Mr. Magoo remembered anything from when he was in the dumpster?
Oh, hell yes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
oh boy.
So,
Oh, yeah, you have a +1 to heart. Hell yeah. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh.
bummer.
I mean, I could re-roll that, but I think it would be funnier if I didn't.
Yeah, well, mark your experience for that failure.
Yeah.
But no, the only thing Mr. Magoo remembers seeing, or kind of seeing or making out, is something resembling the world's scariest clown.
Hmm.
Great clown pack.
So, oh hey, I never told you what I heard when I was in the dumpster. A lot of honking?
Like cars?
Like
No,
geese?
like a clown.
A clown. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm really scared of clowns.
The security guard writes down like the info on, like, clown honking in the area. Like, well, some people did mention that there was some weird bald man with a clown outfit, but can't be too sure if anyone had ever actually talked with him or anything. Well, keep an eye. And I hope you didn't steal anything from that dumpster. Dumpster diving is a crime. He just mildly scolds Mr. Magoo.
No,
for
I
being-
was just lost.
He eyes Mr. Magoo warily, like just with like just looking at like a fly buzzing around him, and just like, you were definitely in that dumpster, sir.
Yeah, I was lost in it.
Right. He just squints towards Mr. Magoo's direction and just walks off to report his findings to the rest of the security guards
Great.
in the
Alright,
security building, leaving the party by themselves.
Right, I'm sorry. I need to get dinner real quick.
Okay, well, the list of illegal things we are doing are piling up.
Oh god. In that case, I should go put dinner in the oven.
It's not like we've killed anyone.
Are you sure?
No.
It is very funny though, because the whiplash of going to being within the legal right to going to the most legally ambiguous situation. Just some fun, mild irony going on there, if I do say so myself.
Well, I guess while we're waiting, can I, like, investigate for clues or whatever?
Yeah, I will have to ask for like a deep dive roll in that regard then.
2d6.
-1 because of the -1 in the heart stat.
Neat. Oh, sick.
Well, I mean, bright side, you do get 1 experience for that, so I'll put that experience counter up to 4 out of 5 real quick. So, what would Luigi least want to know in his investigation?
Most things.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that you have a lot of options. There.
Yeah, I do have a lot of options.
Okay.
I will wait for Lee to get back to reveal the results of this failed deep dive. Fucked up, actually, how every interstitial campaign I'm involved in, deep dives never fucking go well.
Yeah.
I've noticed, like, with this system in general, like, it's almost a 50-50 on a lot of your rolls.
Well, I mean, considering that the statistical average for a 7 is 58%.
I think it's partially to encourage you to like spend links and stuff.
Yeah.
No, like, I get it, but...
I mean, it is a bit of a weird system. Like, thankfully, you do get like experience for failing a roll, so it's just like it's not completely lost, and it does eke up the state. But oh god.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, so on Luigi's failed deep dive, something he does not want to know. So because poking around at like some of the nearby buildings, like the stall area and like some of the tunnels, like buildings and like tunnels connected, like the car park and stuff from there. Complete blackout. No more light.
Wait, I thought we
Luigi
were
is-
outside this whole time.
Well, I mean, I'd imagine Luigi's investigations led him close to a building, but also even outside, vision has dimmed significantly, despite it being complete daylight outside.
Now I'm just thinking about what you said before, like your other play group or whatever, about fucking deep dives being cursed.
Yeah, no, it's just like deep dives never fucking work. But
Uh,
no,
guys.
complete blackout. Even outside, it's like as if like an eclipse is happening, but it's clearly not. It's just like strangely dark.
Uh,
Mr. Murgu does not react in the slightest.
Can I pull out my
Hmm.
plunger and just kind of use the star as a light source?
Oh, creative thinking. I'm gonna go with yes, because I think that's cool.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so you've got like your star and a plunger as like a little torchlight, basically. So it's like bright enough to like basically be sort of like a flashlight. I mean, yeah, you've got your flashlight and your plunger. It's just like Luigi's Mansion, obviously.
Yeah, let's go with that. Except I don't have really anything to protect myself with other than the plunger. And a green crayon.
Damn.
That'll come in handy. I'm just waiting.
Oh yeah, obviously, but yeah, no.
It'll be great against the final boss of the campaign.
But like towards like the like rest of like the people like at the event, like people are like just clamoring like, what's wrong? Well, how's it dark out? Like, to eclipse you for today or something? And like people are just like shouting up a storm because you can pick up various conversations and you can hear over the intercom somebody apologizing for not only the power cut but the unforeseen for eclipse happening mid-race and how it will make things significantly more dangerous for the drivers considering nobody knew that there was an eclipse forecast for today. Obviously not.
They're
But, I
not
mean, there
going to
was
stop
right.
the race.
Do you think people in this universe are smart enough for that?
Okay. Anyway.
I mean, somehow they're all driving fine. You've not heard any car crashes yet.
oh, that's good.
Yeah, you know.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah.
too busy doing tasks to care about the lights.
Damn. Whoa. But yeah, I guess you've just gotta like stumble around in like near complete darkness for a bit. Maybe find some way to turn the lights back on.
Oh boy.
Amidst the chaos though of like the people stumbling around the darkness, once again do you hear the same awful blood splattering noise you heard before as another person just drops dead in the dark.
Oh boy.
I don't like this.
The speed and efficacy of these murders, it's alarming. I've never seen anybody quite so vicious.
It's really funny that the most threatening obstacle we've had yet so far is this fucking Among Us imposter. Like, I don't like any of the other one. Okay, I mean, okay, I mean, some of them were like pretty bad, but I don't think they actually killed anyone.
I mean, okay, like Mr. Electric was probably pretty close to like killing people in like
Yeah,
what's the word I'm looking for? Because like incidentally, like just fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? Point is, with a few buildings he probably destroyed, it might have just so happened to catch up a few people in the
There,
Proceed.
there is Funky Boy who has the most probability of destruction. Somehow,
Yeah.
somehow, I don't think anyone.
For Funky Boy, I think like probably indirectly left to death, but I think there was some at least safer evacuation that saved some lives. But no,
We also
this-
kind of
Mhm.
killed that guy like turn 1. So
I don't even remember this guy.
Anyway, but this alien threat though, it's already got 2 kills under his belt.
Oh boy.
And not like you're gonna be able to find the assassin going around in this darkness.
I was just
So-
thinking about. Technically, we have more during the Twilight Wonderland world. We had more casualties than Ridley did. I think
Damn,
God.
probably
he killed the
true.
cow, or I
No,
killed
not the
it. I
cow.
drop kicked it.
Oh, not the cow.
rude.
Oh, there's also also fucking Papers, Please. Oh, we definitely killed people.
Yeah.
Probably.
But anyway, though, it's just like if like depending on where you guys want to stumble around, like there are some passageways in the stalls that lead down to the tunnels below, like to the car park and whatnot. But aside from that, it's just kind of like you can either go where you were before and like blindly stumble towards like the event entrance area back in the stalls or into like the car park tunnels at the moment.
Can I just say Mr. Magoo's missing again?
Yeah, no, fucking go for it. Like slipping away unnoticed in the darkness feels like a Mr. Magoo thing to do, considering this doesn't seem like an obstacle that would impede him that much at all, considering his eyesight's already terrible.
God.
Yeah, he's just gone.
Yeah,
I'm
Fair
likely
enough.
not gonna even notice.
yeah. Oh god. Hmm.
Can I like
Weapon doesn't.
scan
Oh.
the area with my scouter or something?
Ooh, yes. Like you do see like get a brief scan of like that does also provide a moderate amount of light in the areas that you're scanning, but also like the vast majority of the crowd, like you see a bunch of like numbers ranging from like 3 to 5, and then just one blip that says like 30 and one blip that says 47.
Luigi's is doing some death mode shit right now. He's just using the Shinigami eye.
God.
I mean, it's the thing I can do right now.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the most notable blips on the radar, like the 30 and the 47 are like within a similar area of each other. They're not exactly like instigating towards one each other or moving towards each other. They're just in a similar area.
Guys, there's 2 higher than average power levels in the crowd.
The one marked 47 is like headed towards like the car park tunnels, most notably, and the one noted 30 is trying to blend in with the crowd and make a getaway.
One of them separating from the
boy.
group into the car garage, you said?
Yeah, like a garage car
What's the
park. type of
higher
thing.
one? Much as I hate to suggest it, I feel we've had to do something in all of these worlds. We're going to be forced to do something again. It makes the most sense to go after at least one of these.
Do you think splitting up would be a poor idea?
No, 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 no.
Very well, then which one do we go after? We can't very well be in two places at once here.
I mean, it's true. I can't get a good reading on the one in the crowd.
Hmm. What do you all think?
I am not.
I don't
When are they going
fucking
to
know.
realize Mr. Magoo's gone?
Yeah. At the very least, some of the passersby who aren't panicking about the lights out are complimenting Luigi's cool little light that they think he got from like a convention or something. Like, yo, dude, nice.
It's
Sick
coming in
ass,
handy.
Orange Luigi cosplay.
Yeah. No, yeah, some people like you cosplaying as that like plumber guy? Doesn't he wear like green or something?
I don't know how to respond to this.
But yeah.
I think a lot of us are a little low energy today.
Yeah, might be good to wrap up the session here, do you think?
Yeah, and figure out who to chase after next time.
Sounds good to me.
I will say, when you said Among Us World, I was expecting a costume, and I had the GIF all planned out.
Oh.
Bit-
No, not Among Us World though, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But
I hope it didn't seem like I wasn't trying to.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
oh no.
Oh,
LMAO.
Oh my god.
anyway.
I hope it didn't seem like
Mhm.
I was trying to disengage or anything. I just think it's funny for Mr. Magoo to just be gone.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely.
Okay, but the first time on like the chessboard, that was me doing that, but that's because I was gone for most of it.
Yeah, understandable.
I mean, I have kind of a similar problem because my character kind of just doesn't want to do things.
Yeah.
I tend to start zoning out after like an hour or so of this. It's just how
That's
I
fair.
am.
Yeah. But I mean
Hour and a half. Yeah.
that was a fun exposure, just keeping into funny little Hitman world. Oh.
Odd.
It's definitely like incredible to me how I can like just mentally envision the entire environment. Because if I didn't have such a good view of this specific Hitman map in particular, I would have been very tempted just to boot up the game and like use that as a visual basis
Mm-hmm.
mid set in during the session.
I mean, I gotta be
I
honest,
can't wait.
this world is ironically the one I probably have the most knowledge about thus far, if only because I've seen you screen share this part so much.
Oh god.
I can't wait for it to turn out that 847's motive this entire time is actually just to shove people into one closet. For all of Miami into one closet, and fucking imposter is screwing it all up,
God.
killing people.
God.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I'm gonna head out and do dinner.
Have
Yeah,
dinner.
Farewell.
I should probably start like pulling up like the funny nickname compendium for Monster Sanctuary.
Name the next one Carl Weezer.
Oh,
I
Damn.
don't know what it is, but
aim at spinach.
That's a quote or something.
True.
Anyway, I'm gonna see you in chat, I guess.
goodbye.
I'm gonna go back to bonking my head against the wall.
That sounds fun. Oh, okay, bye. Yeah. Change the thing here. Probably should like load the game. Why I don't do that, I don't know. I am very prepared.